Fair use. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. June 30th. Sacrifice equal unity equal survival. The unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA will always depend upon our continued willingness to give up some of our personal ambitions and desires for the common safety and welfare. Just as sacrifice means survival for the individual alcoholic, so does sacrifice mean unity and survival for the group and for AA's entire fellowship. As Bill sees it, page 220. I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA, and as a result, I have been rewarded with many gifts. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but living tradition 6, I receive the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, I am free to keep AA autonomous. Then the fellowship will be here, healthy and strong, for generations to come. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, June 30th. While walking through the woods one day, I was surprised to hear a child's voice. I followed the sound, trying in vain to understand the child's words. When I spotted a boy perched on a rock, I realized why his words had made no sense. He was repeating the alphabet. "Why are you saying ABC so many times?" I asked him. The child replied, "I'm saying my prayers." I couldn't help but laugh. Prayers? All I hear is the alphabet. Patiently, the child explained, "Well, I don't know all the words, so I give God the letters. God knows what I'm trying to say." Years ago, when my grandmother told me this story, it meant little to me, but the spiritual life I've found in Al-Anon has given it new meaning. Today, the story reminds me that prayer is for me, not for God, who knows what I'm going through without explanation. With prayer, I say I am willing to be helped. The meaning behind my prayers comes from my heart, not from my words. Today's reminder: prayer is my most personal form of communication. I can pray by consciously thinking, writing, creating, feeling, and hoping. Whether I reach deep inside myself or turn outward toward the majesty of nature, it is the spirit of prayer rather than its form that matters. Today I will let my heart speak. There is a quote from As We Understood, and it reads, "God meets me where I am. If I am just willing, He will come to me." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, June 30th. Maintaining the Foundation. Our newly found faith serves as a firm foundation for courage in the future. Basic text, page 96. The foundation of our lives is what the rest of our lives is built upon. When we were using, that foundation affected everything we did. When we decided that recovery was important, that's where we began to put our energy. As a result, our whole lives changed. In order to maintain those new lives, we must maintain the foundation of those lives, our recovery program. As we stay clean and our lifestyles change, our priorities will also change. Work and school may become important because they improve the quality of our lives. And new relationships may bring excitement and mutual support. But we need to remember that our recovery program is the foundation upon which our new lives are built. Each day we must renew our commitment to recovery, maintaining that as our top priority. Just for today, I want to continue enjoying the life I found in recovery. Today I will take steps to maintain my foundation. Today, Emotions Anonymous, June 30th. Reflection for today. When I first came into the program, I did not believe in God. I had decided there was no God. According to my thinking, there was too much suffering in the world and in my life for there to be a God. Life did not work the way I wanted, and I was not getting my way. I concluded there could not be a God. Step 2 said a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity. I had to become open to believing in a power greater than myself. Meditation for today. Help me to be willing to surrender my old ideas about you and to develop new ones. Today I will remember misbelief, disbelief, and no belief produce my miseries. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families, June 30th. Not alone. On our journey, we need the assistance of a trusted friend with knowledge of recovery. BRB, Big Red Book, page 379. The ACA Big Red Book tells us we're trained with 72 seasons, 18 years of learned survival skills that turned into dysfunctional behavior as adults. Knowing this makes it seem unreasonable to expect total recovery in a few meetings, a few hours with the ACA workbook, or even a cover-to-cover read of the Big Red Book. In cases of divorce, it's said that it takes a year of grieving to recover for every 5 years of marriage. If we translate that formula to our circumstances of grieving our ACA soul rupture, it becomes even more understandable that recovery is an ongoing process. And it can't truly happen without the help of our higher power and fellow travelers who are able to lead us away from years of frozen emotion. ACA recovery has its ups and downs, no matter how hard we work at it. So it's important to know we can relapse, just as in other 12-step programs. However, an ACA relapse can take us into periods of sadness and isolation. This becomes less frequent as we continue to give ourselves permission to be human and to make mistakes. We learn to put down the mirror of harsh self-judgment, to let life and serenity in. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I will remember that recovery is a journey that I don't have to take alone. I will trust other ACAs who are also seeking the truth to help me." Please share, subscribe, like, and most of all, remember that you are not alone, that recovery is possible. and to be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time.